2. Here we go. 4. Wait a minute, I'll just turn this off. Welcome, how you doing? It's Rob and Nolan here. And in this session, I'm going to teach you how to get good at Gypsy Jazz rhythm guitar. I'm going to teach you the one thing that you have to do every day. And if you did that thing, then if you come back in a week, you'll be a way better player. Okay, so thanks for joining this session. This is going to be really fun. If you want to learn how to play that kind of gypsy swing, La Pompe style I was just playing there, then stick around. This will be a really fun session. I've been thinking about this a lot, okay, about teaching gypsy guitar and what actually helps people. And I've come up with this system, right? This system simplifies the whole thing, right? And I want to show you how you can get good at gypsy jazz guitar by not practicing a lot, but practicing the right things. So this is called the Rob and Nolan How to Get Good at Gypsy Jazz Guitar system, okay? And there's 3 things. By the way, when everybody's joining this right now, welcome Steve, welcome everybody, type in what you're watching. If you want more help with this, okay, I can highly recommend the Gypsy Jazz Transfusion Club, okay? There's people in the club loving it. I can give personal attention. All my best courses are there, okay? There's a link in the description, and I'll talk about that a bit later. The Gypsy Jazz Transfusion Club can really help you out, okay? Now, in my system, there's 3 main areas in gypsy jazz, right? 3 main areas which you need to be good at, okay? So number 1, rhythm. It's all about the rhythm in the gypsy jazz. Number 2, soloing. So it's really cool to know how to solo, to be able to solo over all these songs and sound great. And number 3 is repertoire, okay? So we got to learn the tunes, all these great Django tunes, the gypsy jazz repertoire. We need to know them, right? When you're at a jam session or when you're playing with someone, you need to know a tune or 2, okay? So in this session, today's session, we're going to look at rhythm, okay? This is from my system. And the one bit of advice I can give to you, gun to my head, this is what you should do every day. This will help you get a better player, is practice with a metronome every day, okay? Practice with a metronome every day. So if you practice with a metronome every day, your gypsy jazz rhythm, you will get better, okay? That is an actual fact. Right, I'm just gonna, look, I've got a metronome up here. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, that's a metronome. You can hear it ticking along, right? Welcome Umberto, ciao. Welcome Adrian. Let me just balance in on this thing. So if you work with the metronome every day, practicing your La Pompe, your swing, whatever, your Latin tunes, you're going to get better. A little story here. My brother, Kevin, who's my favorite rhythm player, he came from England like years ago, and he didn't even play guitar. And he came to Amsterdam to join my trio, and he couldn't play. So he went into the shed with a guitar and a metronome. And he came back out one of the best players in the world, okay? So if you just study with a metronome, forget the fancy stuff, simplify it, then it's really going to help you. So this is how you should do it, okay? So if you've got 5 minutes in the day, if you do this every day, it's going to help you, right? You get your metronome, and it doesn't matter if you got a real one, I've just found one on YouTube here. There's lots of metronomes. You can get one on your phone. Set it to 120, okay? This is 120. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's on 120. And then what I'm going to do is just take the first 2 chords. Say I'm learning Dark Eyes, right? There's the A7 from Dark Eyes, 4th fret. So, right, those 4 notes. Slide it down 2 frets and you got D minor, right? Right? Okay, so there's A7 and D minor. And then what you got to do is lock in with the metronome. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And we're just going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? what we're doing here, we're not even getting fancy. We're just playing this like without the left hand. We're just going just that. Pretty much even beats, okay? So we're not going, we're going pretty much even, kind of just going through the chord and keeping the left hand staccato, so the left hand comes up and you've got those kind of short beats that kind of go, right? And there's not much difference between 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's not that. It's more like, it's almost even. And then you want to practice going between A7 and D minor, okay? So say you're learning Dark Eyes and you want to get good at that, just moving between the A7 and D minor, right? Then you get your metronome, put it on 120, and then do just that. And do it like for a minute. Imagine if I did it for a minute. 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So nice and light, staccato, just downstrokes so far. 2, 3, 4, and you gotta lock in with that metronome. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, when you lock in with the metronome, that's going to really help you get good time. And the most important thing with playing gypsy jazz guitar is rhythm. And the most important thing with playing rhythm is keeping in time. It doesn't matter how fancy your chords get, how fancy your all these kind of accents and stuff. Forget about that stuff. I always say it, but who's the best guy in the world? Birelli, okay? Birelli Lagren, numero uno. Who plays rhythm for Birelli? The big guy, Hanno Winterstein. What does he do? Nothing. He doesn't do anything. He just goes, he just plays in time, keeps time, and Birelli, the lead player, goes crazy, goes apeshit over that good time. But it's got to be good time. And using the metronome is going to help you achieve that, okay? Cut out the crap. Cut out all the flowery stuff, overusing too many voicings, too much stuff going, connecting lines. Forget about that stuff. Lock in with the metronome, play good time, and then lead guitarists will love you, okay? They will want to play with you. So this is really fundamental stuff, and it's really going to help you. So I'm playing at 120 beats per minute with this Dark Eyes thing, okay? I've just taken A7 to D minor, right? So if 120 is really comfortable, right? I'm feeling really comfortable, right? Just the short, dry, staccato beats, then we can double it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Can you hear the metronome, by the way? Type in yes if you can hear the metronome. And all I'm doing is, in that moment of practice, is locking in with the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you do that for 5 minutes a day, say you've only got 5 minutes a day, if you did that for 5 minutes a day, your rhythm playing in a week's time or in a day's time is going to get a hell of a lot better. And then basically what you're going to do is kind of increase your threshold. So you're going to go up to higher tempos and always keep working with that metronome and learn less. Forget about lots of fancy voicings, but just concentrate on time. Because, you know, I travel around the world. I'm lucky enough to go to all these fancy countries and festivals, and I play with lots of rhythm players. And most of them are great, but sometimes people get caught up with playing too much fancy stuff and they forget about the time, so the time slows down. And then I get really irritated and I play rubbish and the music just goes downhill. So the one thing I'm looking for in a rhythm player is to play in time. And to do that, right, if you want to do that, then play 5 minutes a day. I'm talking about 5 minutes, right, every day with a metronome. And just put it to 120 beats and play. Play something you know. Say something you're working on. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's as easy as that. There's loads of other stuff you can do with your playing. There's the shuffle rhythm. There's lots of great voicings. If you want any extra help with this stuff, then definitely go to the Gypsy Jazz Transfusion Club. This is where I'm putting all my best lessons in one place, right? We've just got new members this week. Cloud just joined from France. He says, I'm just going to read you a couple of things here. He says, thank you so much, Robin, for taking the time to listen and sharing your comments. Basically, Cloud uploaded a video for me to critique in the club. And he says, this is really valuable for me, and it sure gives me some ammo to continue working with the tune. That's great. Morris Mott, who just joined the club, he just wrote to me. He said, thank you for the shout out. I am loving every minute of being a member of the Gypsy Jazz Transfusion Club. That's fantastic. Gabrielle Bontalti says, thank you, Maestro. I'm starting to explore the Transfusion Club, and it's really incredible. Okay, don't miss out on this. This is a great opportunity to get in at the club and start to really improve your playing. Howard Berger's just joined. He says, thanks, Robin. I'm really learning a lot in the Transfusion Club. There's a link in the description of this video. Go there and get more info. Right, my message today, okay, recap. I've invented a system, right? And the system is to just simplify things and help you, guide you through this music without getting complicated, right? And the system, Robin Nolan, how to get good at Gypsy Jazz guitar system. Metronome on 2 and 4, or is Gypsy Jazz? To be honest, that's a good point. Mike says, is it better to put the metronome on 2 and 4? So, is it on that? To be honest, to get started with, just have it on every beat. Don't get caught up with anything too fancy. Just get. 1, 2, 3. I think it's better just to keep it simple at this point. But it's a good point, Mike. There's 3 main areas, okay, you got to get good at in Gypsy Jazz. There's rhythm, number 1. Soloing, number 2. Repertoire, learning the tunes, number 3. So if you can get good at rhythm, then you're going to have more fun playing this music and people actually want to play with you. My one bit of advice to you, if you want to get good at rhythm, is practice every day with a metronome, okay? 5 minutes a day of this. Go to YouTube, get a metronome on your phone, and put it to 120 beats. And whatever you're working on, I'm just working on my dark eyes, right? I'm going between A7 and D minor. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and feel the beat as well. For God's sake, tap your foot, move your body. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it really simple. It'll help you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's really simple. When you start to get comfortable with that, double it up. Every day you will get good at Gypsy rhythm, okay? Of course, there's fancy voicings, there's fancy rhythms, there's all that stuff. But for now, just concentrate on doing 5 minutes a day at a tempo which is pushing you, and keep it simple. Don't use lots of energy. Keep it just nice and light, right? Keep it really nice and light. Someone says, Dari says, thanks because you make us rehearse, and it's important to do it every day. Thanks for the tips. You're welcome, mate. It is important to do it every day, even if you've got 5 minutes and you want to get good at rhythm. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's take a different song. We're doing minor swing. 1. Okay, keeping it nice and simple. Okay. When you're doing this rhythm, you don't have to be fancy. You could just do those downstrokes, just like, right? There's not much to it. And don't get too overthink the 2 and the 4. The beats are almost the same, so it's almost like slight accent on 2 and 4, but not this. It's like, one other tip is use your nails. So you've got the pick there, and then these nails can kind of soften the sound a bit. So you're not just playing with the pick, but the nails kind of give it a bit of soft, a bit of flesh, which kind of softens the sound. Okay, I'm going to recap this lesson. Come up with a system. It's called really fancy name, the Robin Nolan How to Get Good, because that's what you want to do, right? How to get good at Gypsy Jazz Guitar system. And this system is really simple, okay? You'll be relieved to know. 3 main areas: rhythm, soloing, and repertoire. Those 3 areas, we've got to know what we're doing. Rhythm. One thing that you can do every day to make yourself a better rhythm guitarist is practice with a metronome every day, okay? 5 minutes. Get to the YouTube, download a metronome on your phone, get a real metronome, set it to 120, and then just do what you're working on. Keep it simple. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, okay? If that's easy, double it up. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lock in with the metronome. 1, 2. Keep it light. Keep it quiet. It doesn't have to be loud. Move your body. Don't be afraid to move your body. Tap your foot, okay? Tap your foot. Lock into this metronome. And I promise you, the next time you go to a jam session, the next time you play, you'll feel more confident, okay? And then you'll make better music, and that's what it's all about. Okay, I'm going to jump off. If you want more help with all this stuff, if you want to dig deeper into Gypsy Jazz, then check out the Gypsy Jazz Transfusion Club. It's a place where I can help you personally with your playing. I've put all my best lessons into one place, and you can access that at the gypsyjazztransfusionclub.com, okay? There's players from all around the world loving it, okay? And I'd love to help you too. So click that link. Have a great day. Get your metronome out. I'll be back soon. Lots of love.